Hello everyone and welcome back to the EveAIO YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to go ahead and create a test task within the bot. So let's go ahead and begin today's video. So essentially what I mean by creating a test task is essentially creating a test profile, pairing that with a test task on a random website you want to run this task on, and essentially going through the checkout process, and it will lead to payment decline, meaning that all the details are accepted as well as the card details, but it will just go ahead and decline the payment. So we're going to begin on the profile section and go ahead and create a test profile. So for the purpose of this video, I've gone ahead and navigated over to a random credit card generator website. I'm going to be using an American Express one, but essentially I'm going to go ahead and generate it here, as you guys can see, and these are the details I'm going to be using in my profile when it comes to the card and the name. I'm going to leave this link down below if you wish to use this, but any type of website that does this purpose will work. So I'm going to go ahead and copy over the details now. Give me one moment whilst I do that. So this is 0522 and the CVV code is this. So I've entered the details. The rest of the details is billing info, sizing and additional data. If you wish to split up shipping and billing information, you can untick this, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to keep it the same. Now for this section of the profile creation process, I've gone to a fake address generator website. This is a US address, so I'm essentially going to copy these details into these fields so they work. I highly recommend you utilize the two websites I linked down below, or websites that serve that purpose, because we need these details to be accepted. We essentially want to go ahead and test this profile and test the task, and the result will be card declined. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out these details and cut back once I've done so. So I've gone ahead and filled out the billing info section. Once again I have this tick, so it's going to duplicate it for the shipping information section. For sizing, I'm not going to touch this much. You can if you want to. And for additional data, we're going to call this profile video test US. And if you want to enter your date of birth, you can. I'm not going to enter one because it's not needed for this video. And you can enter in-store max mileage if you wish. And you can also configure one checkout per website. But that goes ahead and concludes this profile. Let's hit the save button. And as you guys can see, it's created the profile and we're ready to go ahead and create our test task. I should also mention that I will be utilizing some proxies in this video. I'll touch on later in the video why I'm using proxies and what you can use these test tasks for in relation to proxies. But let's go ahead and actually create the test task. So when it comes to creating a test task, you can pretty much run it on any website you want. I'm going to hit the new task button and do it on the 100 Thieves website. This is on the Shopify section and this is the first website here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my profile. My profile is video test US. My proxy list is video proxy list. I'm not going to configure a checkout proxy list. We're going to keep the website here. For the shipping rate, I don't have one configured, so I'm not going to select any. For the task type, I'm going to put direct link. I have a link here that I'm going to use. You can use keywords and variant if you wish. For checkout, it's going to be credit card auto. For login, I don't want to log into an account. For various, the mode is going to be human. Multi-cart, I'll keep that off. I just want one. I don't have a discount code and there is no password. For the general section, for sizing, I'm just going to go with random. And for the retry delay, we can keep that the same. For price check, if you want to do that, you can. I'm not going to do that. For advanced, you have all these options here. I'm going to be using the bot capture solver, which I'll show you in a second, and I'm not going to configure this either. For the task name, we're going to call it video test Shopify, and then I'll hit the save button and that will go ahead and create the task, as you guys can see. So the status is currently stopped because it's yet to do anything. The task name is there, the setup is there, the profile is there, the size is random, that's why it's blank, and the proxy list is there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this solver here, go to the dashboard and collapse this tab so you guys can see both. So this is what your test task setup is going to look like. Let's ensure that our logs are ready. Let's resume it. So we're going to see the logs of the task here. So let's run it. It's going to go through the checkout process. Give it 1 moment. Submitting shipping. Give it a second. Submitting billing. Submitting order. Waiting for order. Give it 1 second. Card declined. So that is what we wanted. If you go to logs, you can see that it's retrying, but you can see this whole process. Let me actually just stop the task here so you guys can look at the logs. So it goes through this entire process and it goes to card declined, and that's essentially what we wanted to test. We wanted to create this test task for that purpose. We didn't want to check out the products, we just wanted to test everything. Now when it comes to a test task, the result we want is card declined. That's pretty much what we want. But let's say for example the proxies in this proxy list I used with my task here weren't working. This is a good way to actually go ahead and test it. So let's say for example we run this task and the proxy didn't work, that results to the task not working. That would mean that your proxy simply didn't work and you can go ahead and swap that out and you can be prepared for the actual release. And you can also go ahead and test whether it's the proxies or the site by removing the proxy list from the task setup and actually running on your local IP, and then if it works then you definitely know that there's something wrong with your proxies. That is going to go ahead and conclude this video regarding how to create a test task within EveAIO.